My brain doesn't filter sensory information. So in environments where there's glaring lights or lots and lots of things moving, lots of different people talking at once, lots of things drawing your energy, where normally your brain would just filter that all out as background and focus on the thing you needed to. My brain doesn't filter any of that, and so it causes really significant mental fatigue.
It's funny because you don't, in my stroke particular, it was the lack of sense of touch. So when you wake up with a dead arm from your sleep, that's basically how my whole left side was. You can move it, but then it goes really tight. So when you wake up, your arm is dead, and you're trying to move it, but it just doesn't really do what it's supposed to do. 3-4 days later, I started to get the pins and needles to come back, and they said right away that's a good thing, because that means that the pathways and the nerves are starting to recognize. To go from having nothing to sort of walking in about 3 weeks, it was quite a powerful time when you could see recovery. You could actually see every day there was something coming back. So it was really empowering to see, how quickly you can recover. Some aren't so lucky.
Couldn't talk. This end was gone. Yeah. And that one. Yeah. All down to the foot. Yes.
Singing as well is much better. There was a problem with the eye and the nasal space and your teeth and the mouth and the throat. That moves all the time now. People phone on the telephone all the time now. I can't hear who it was there. So I just hang up the phone all the time. Alison's, who's looking after as a friend, my friend knows about her. They phone her, and she'll give an email to me, or she'll phone me, because I understand what she says, because I can understand her tone of speaking.
I'm still learning today about strokes. I lost my balance and I had to be held on a bike and had to learn how to ride a bike, and if they let me go, I used to fall off. I didn't know what was going on.
Going on 17 years, it's never been as it was before.
When you can't feel anything, your muscle doesn't start. Even though you can stand, because you can't feel the ground under your foot, the muscle doesn't engage. So you have extender muscles and flexor muscles, and to work them together, you got to have sense of touch. Because if you're going to pick something up, you have to feel how heavy it is before you engage the muscle. I had movement, but it was useless.
I was a left footer, but I've got a cerebral tremor in my left hand because of the stroke. So I've switched to being a right footer when I play footy. So that was a bit awkward. In my 100th game, I just operated on instinct and tried to kick the ball on my left foot, totally air swung, missed the ball and almost swung around and landed on my face. Made sure I didn't do that again, and then ended up kicking 2 goals on my right foot in that game.